Hi, Holy Schmidt's team. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm contacting you today. You guys don't know me, we've never met, but I've been into your store a few times now and I absolutely love your donuts. A little bit about myself is my name is Moses Aparicio. I own and operate a social media marketing agency here locally in the Reno area. And so the reason I'm contacting you today is because in my business, I like to work with the premier bake shops, restaurants, and catering companies in this area. And the reason I like to work with companies like yours is because I know that I can drive traffic to most restaurants, bake shops, or catering companies here locally. But if I'm driving traffic to a company with a product that isn't good, like some of your competition, then I know the customers I bring in, the new customers I bring into those stores, aren't going to be repeat customers, and I'm just going to have to continually work and try hard every month to get all these new customers, and eventually it's just going to hurt that company's brand because they're going to have all these people that go in and just are leaving bad reviews because the product isn't good. Whereas I know if I work with a company like yours, and when I bring new people into your store, they're going to be repeat customers and they're going to continue to buy from you guys long after they see an ad or a post that we create for you guys. So that's kind of why I want to work with you. And so a little bit about what I want to do is I'm going to show you three things that I think we could implement today, or as soon as you guys want to get started. You guys can do this on your own, or if you have your own marketing company working with now, you can show them. But if not, I would love to do this for you guys. So the first thing is, let's go over here to Instagram. You guys have a killer following on both Instagram and Facebook, and I think you guys are doing an amazing job driving traffic to these social media platforms. Which, I mean, obviously it's because you guys have a great product and stuff, but I think at this point we can easily get you guys to the next level and get you guys a ton of more followers, which we're going to get into your store, because at the end of the day, I'm sure you as a business owner don't care how many followers you have if your sales are bad. I see companies that have tons of followers, but no one ever in their store. So we're going to get you followers that are going to actually come into your store. And that's what social media is for. That's the purpose of social media for companies like yours, to just drive more traffic to your store. And so one of the key reasons you guys aren't getting a ton of followers, like this one you just posted recently, like half an hour ago, so we won't even talk about this one really. But so if you see here, you guys aren't getting, compared to how many followers you guys have, you guys aren't getting a ton of likes and comments, which Instagram calls engagement. And so one of the reasons you guys aren't getting a lot of likes or comments is because you're posting, I've noticed you're posting a little early in the day. And I think this is hurting you because if you don't know yet, Instagram changed their algorithm about a few months ago so that when your followers see their feed, it isn't in sequential order like it was before of the timing when they were posted. Now they have an algorithm that when you post, it shares it to 8 to 10% of your followers. And in the first hour or two, if those 8 to 10% of your followers aren't liking and commenting, engaging with the picture, then it'll stop sharing it to more people. And the reason they do this is because they want you to boost your post more. And they also they want followers of companies and people to see better pictures so they stay on their platform longer. So I think just by changing the time, so if you've ever noticed, I've noticed the timing of you post really matters, not necessarily the picture you're posting, because you guys are posting great pictures, but the amount of likes and comments you get on a post is really determined by the timing you guys are posting. It really fluctuates it's really noticeable. And so that's, I think, the main reason primarily. But so with the pictures you guys are posting later in the day and at the right times, I think the reason you guys aren't getting likes on those and comments on those is because your captions. So if we go over here, this picture you posted, oh, it was an hour ago, I'm sorry. So it says Sunday vibes. And so that's the only caption you have on it. It's a beautiful picture. I personally love Fruity Pebbles. It's probably like my favorite cereal. I don't know about you guys personally, but personally, it's one of my favorite. That and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Those two were a big part of my childhood. And so it just says Sunday Vibes on there, which is a good caption, but I think to go with that, you could have at least added an emoji or something. But on every post, you guys should be asking an enticing question, including, and you guys should have hashtags that are local specific to this area, like hashtag Reno is rad. That's a big one that I've noticed and stuff like that. But so most importantly is the question. The reason you want this question is because, like I said, comments are extremely important. But not only that, the reason it's going to benefit you is because you're going to develop this human to human relationship with your customers. A lot of businesses out here are creating business to consumer relationships, and the consumer just kind of feels like that's all they are to the business. We don't want that for you. We want to create a human to human relationship, and we want your customers to feel like they're actually dealing with real people in real life on social media. Because I know in person, when they go into your store, they get treated extremely well, and we want that same quality and same quality of customer service online as well. And so that's how we're going to do that's why we're going to do the questions. So for example, on this one, Sunday Vibes, you could have added something like, what was your favorite cereal as a childhood? Or what kind of cereal would you like on your donut? Something like that. And then once they respond like, oh, my favorite cereal was Kellogg's Frosted Flakes as a child. You comment, oh yeah, we used to love we just comment something back like we used to love Frosted Flakes as well. We here at Holy Schmidt's love Frosted Flakes. That's a great idea. Just something like that. And so, like I said, that's just going to create that brand where people are dealing with actual humans and not just businesses anymore that don't care about them. And along the same lines, it's kind of like the same reason you're commenting back on your reviews. I've noticed you do a really good job with that. A few of these you haven't commented back on, but I'm sure you guys are going to. And that's just amazing because people want to feel appreciated. They're going out of their way to comment on, like, leave reviews in front of their friends and stuff. And that's amazing that they're doing that. But obviously it's because you have a great product and stuff, and you're creating that relationship where you're actually showing them appreciation and stuff. And so my third thing is you don't want to just create the question because not too many people will comment on it. I've noticed that some people never really comment. For you guys, it might be a little different. You'll get a few comments for sure because your product's that great and your brand is that great. But so what you want to do is on top of that question, you want to add incentives. And the reason you want to add incentives is because it's going to make more people want to comment on your post. So for example, an incentive would be for this post, Sunday Vibes, what's your favorite type of cereal? And then you have an ongoing giveaway every week that says, on Sunday we're going to pick a winner and of the previous week, and whoever had the best comment on one of our posts is going to win a free dozen donuts that Friday. And so a free dozen donuts to you, I'm sure, isn't going to cost you much at all. But what it's going to do for you is going to be tremendous. It's going to create that brand that I was talking about earlier, and it's going to get more people seeing your post. It's going to get more followers, and it's going to get more people in your store. It's also going to get you more followers that actually care about your store, because you as a business owner, I'm sure here locally, I'm sure don't care about followers from New York and Florida, and just followers that don't care about eating donuts, that don't care, that are trying to eat super healthy and stuff like that. And so what that giveaway is going to do is, obviously someone from Florida really isn't going to enter into a giveaway here locally, right? And obviously someone that is eating super healthy and on a strict diet isn't probably going to try to win a free dozen donuts. So it's going to get you these very warm followers, like what I like to call them, instead of cold followers, kind of like cold leads and stuff like that in sales. So it's going to get you these warm followers that are actually interested in your brand and interested in your product. And so I guess as a bonus, we can talk about UNR how much potential you have there. So if you see here, last year UNR had almost 3,000 freshmen in their class, and I'm sure that number's going up this year. And so as you notice, I'm sure school's about to start for UNR and stuff. And so you're going to get a bunch of out of state or kids from Vegas coming to UNR that don't know about your brand yet. So what I have in mind is creating a giveaway for UNR students. And so what this giveaway is going to do is it's going to be something small. It could be donuts for the full semester. So every Friday you get half a dozen donuts for every Friday during this whole semester. And like I said earlier, not much money to you, not much to you. I'm sure it costs very little, but this is going to do is it's going to drive huge amounts of traffic to your company. This is going to get you in front of so many UNR students. It's going to be ridiculous. And so once we get that post going up, what we're going to do is we're going to go in here in Facebook and we're going to boost this a little bit. So we're going to boost it for traffic right here. And what that means is just to get in front of as many people as possible. And then we're not going to just leave it at that though, because Facebook, if you do that, will show it to people literally across the country and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. And under this section, if it loads right here, under audiences, we're going to type in a location, Reno, Nevada. And so the reason you want to type in, and we're going to put a 25-mile radius, so that way people in Carson, or we'll actually go about 30-ish, if I can get there. You get the point though. We'll type it in. We'll go 30 miles because what you want to do is, because the reason you did this is because you don't want people, like I mentioned earlier, you don't want people in Florida and New York seeing this ad. You want people here locally that are going to actually be customers of you. And so obviously people from Carson and Gardnerville do come to Reno quite often. So when they do come, we want them to come to your store. And that's why we're going to do this. And so what we're also going to do is change this so that only people in only age groups of 18 to 24 years old see this. And we're going to boost it for about probably $5 a day actually, because this is going to get so much traffic on its own that we're really not even going to need to boost it, but we'll boost it just because, just to get that little extra traffic. And as we're getting all this traffic, Facebook is going to give us free traffic as well, because this is going to be getting so many likes and comments and stuff that they're going to boost it to more people, because they're going to view it as a quote post that people do enjoy. So they're going to want as many people as possible to see this. So I think we have huge potential with this going forward, and we need to act on this quick. Like I said, school starts in about probably a week and a half, I believe it is, or 2 weeks, I think, at the timing of this video. So I think we need to get on this pretty quick and act on this, because this is going to be huge for you. Because either way, these kids are going to find out about your company eventually, these new students. But I say we get in front of them as soon as possible to get them started shopping at your shop as soon as possible. And this is going to be awesome because no other company is doing this here locally. I don't think any other bake shop, any other restaurant, or anything like that is going to be doing this. So please, if you guys are at all interested, I would love to work with you guys and just help you guys create an amazing brand. You guys have amazing products and stuff like that, and I think it's your duty and obligation to get in front of as many people as possible and sell donuts to them, because there's no reason anyone else should be eating donuts at another restaurant or at another bake shop, because you guys truly do have the best donuts in Reno, and we need to show as many people as possible that. So thank you. Please get back to me if you guys are interested in this, and have a great day. Thank you.